outfielders on the right side. And Bellinger takes a rip, hits one deep to right center. Granderson back near the wall, and it's out of here. And this game is tied. Cody Bellinger with his 31st home run of the year, a 2-run shot. The Dodgers have gone deep twice here in the 6th inning, and the game is tied at 3. Yasiel Puig leading off, drives one to deep left. Cespedes looks up, and it's out of here. A home run for Yasiel Puig to put the Dodgers back in front.
Let's start the whip around in Major League Baseball. Dave Ross, Tyler Jacobs. Woo, those LA Dodgers.
Hot.
We showed you a few of the dingers they hit today against your Metropolitans. 5 in total, 7-4 win. And now, Dave, let me look at their last 50 games.
Okay.
Take a minute to add up all the W's.
Right, only 7 losses?
43-7 over their last 50 games. The best 50-game stretch in Major League Baseball since 1912. The New York Giants. They've already wrapped up the NL West for the season pretty much. Clayton Kershaw, they're doing this with him on the disabled list, Dave. That's what makes this even more impressive. Because of his back issue, he's on the DL, and the Dodgers haven't skipped a beat. As a matter of fact, they've been as good as ever. 10-1 since he went on the DL.
Yeah.
They added Yu Darvish as well in that time
Nice
via
to have another
trade with
ace.
the Texas Rangers. Yeah, that's another ace right there, Yu Darvish. Probably about the second best stuff in the bigs next to Clayton Kershaw.
Right.
So I ask you this question, Dave, as we start the whip around. Should the Dodgers be extra careful with Kershaw and just rest him until the postseason? Is there any value in that for LA?
No, because I think we've seen sometimes in the postseason he hasn't been as good as the regular season version of Clayton Kershaw. So this is a veteran. This is a guy that I know that you and I have talked about in years past that you trust, right? That he's going to be able to go and say, look, guys, I'm okay. I'm ready to pitch. I might not need to go long into games. Maybe I go 5-6, and it really doesn't matter what the score is because winning the division is kind of an afterthought at this stage of the season. What it is right now is just getting him right for the postseason. So whatever that is, if he's got any issue whatsoever, of course you hold that thoroughbred back and don't let him go because you certainly don't want to push him out. There's no reason to push. But if he tells you, I'm ready to go, Skip, and I want to go, I need the work, so that when we get to September and hopefully deep into October, I'm hitting my stride again. I always think it's be very cautious to come back after a long layoff and then throw him right into the pressure cooker that is the playoffs, where every pitch, as you know, is magnified. And he knows it better than anybody. He's had 7-0 leads at home that he's blown when he's been 100% healthy. So why push him now when he's not? When he says he's ready to go, let him go and let that thoroughbred loose when you get to the postseason.
Yeah, I agree. No reason to rest the ace once he does get back. Gotta keep the sword sharp.
Absolutely.
Whether it's Kershaw, whether it's Darvish, whether it's your everyday starters, don't lose this momentum because we often see in October baseball, it's the team that is not necessarily the best during the regular season.
It's the hottest.
It's the team that's the hottest.
I just wonder what they're going to do with the rotation when you look at how good Wood has been and Rich Hill. Do they go to a 4-man rotation when you get into the postseason? Do you go to a shorter 3-man? Because you imagine Kershaw and Darvish as 2 of that 3, and maybe Wood's the 3rd, and Rich Hill comes out of the bullpen. I mean, they have endless possibilities in LA. That's how deep right now, if healthy, when they get this stud back.
Dodgers looking real nasty, looking real naughty. 43 wins in their last 50.
Unbelievable.
And they haven't even done it with Clayton Kershaw toeing the rubber in any of the last 11 games.